Hey, CUMO, CUMO, please CUMO, Jackson had CUMO, everywhere had CUMO.
Back live now, Andrew Cuomo just arriving here in Jackson. As you can see here outside the mosque, and we'll be
Thank you.
some of his remarks coming up at 6.
Thank you. Good afternoon to all of you for being here. Zoran is an actor, and his entire campaign has been theatrics. Now, literally, his mother is a noted film director. He was a rapper, actor, and he has produced great videos. But it is all an act. It is all an act. Today he's playing the victim, but in reality he is the offender. He has talked about religious beliefs and how New Yorkers treat people of different religious beliefs. Well, what he has done has so offended the Jewish community in this city. I have never seen anything like it. You have the Jewish community that literally is afraid to leave their home. I was with a gentleman this morning who said he's afraid to have his Star of David be shown. I've had Jewish men tell me they're afraid to wear a yarmulke. And meanwhile, you have Zoran saying things like refusing to denounce, globalize the Intifada, which means kill Jewish people. There is no harsher statement you can make than kill Jewish people, and he wouldn't denounce it. He, at the same time, praised the Holy Land Father, who were federally convicted of funding Hamas. That's offensive to the Jewish community. He refuses to recognize Israel's right to exist as a Jewish state. That offends the Jewish community. 1,000 rabbis signed a letter saying he's endangering the Jewish community, that he's endangering the safety of the Jewish community. 1,000 rabbis. I've never heard of 1,000 rabbis signing a letter directed to him saying that he's endangering the safety of the Jewish community. He is not the victim. He is the offender. He posed with the Uganda Deputy Prime Minister, Rebecca Gay Killer Kadaga, with a big smile with his father. Rebecca Gay Killer Kadaga proposed the death penalty for gays, passed a law that said it is illegal to be a member of the LGBTQ community in Uganda. And he poses with her with a big smile with his father and then says he didn't know who she was. And if he knew who she was, he would have never taken the picture, which is a lie, because the father knew very well who she was, had a long history with her. That's offensive to the LGBTQ community. He offended the black community when he called the first black president of the United States of America, Barack Obama, evil and a liar. Evil and a liar. Those are his words. He offended the NYPD when he called them racists. Racists. Listen to the words. Racists. A majority-minority police force. But he calls them racists. He calls them wicked. He calls them corrupt. He says they're a threat to public safety. He says they're anti-queer. That's what he said about the NYPD. He said he gave the finger to this Columbus statue. I'm Italian American. Christopher Columbus is considered by many a saint in the Italian American community. And you give it the finger? You offend me as an Italian American and the Italian American community doing something as obnoxious, crude, and rude as that. You offend the Sunni Muslims when you propose decriminalizing prostitution, which is haram. Shame. Shame. You offend all New Yorkers and 9/11 families when you refuse to denounce Hassan Piker, who said America deserved 9/11. America deserved 9/11. Think about that. And how many lives were lost. And the trauma this city went through. And he will not denounce Hassan Piker, but takes pictures with him, which he then proudly posts. He then accuses New Yorkers of Islamophobia and says that his aunt was afraid on the subways after 9/11 to show her that she was Muslim. New Yorkers are not Islamophobic. New Yorkers are not. New Yorkers are not anti-Semitic. New Yorkers are not anti-Italian. New Yorkers are all from different places. That's who we are. And New Yorkers accept one another. And New Yorkers have no tolerance whatsoever for discrimination of anyone based on race, religion, or creed. New Yorkers stand with the Muslim community. Donald Trump proposed the Muslim ban. I fought it along with many other New Yorkers. A mosque was proposed for Ground Zero, and there was some opposition. Myself, Mayor Bloomberg at the time, and New Yorkers stood up and fought for the mosque on Ground Zero. There were complaints that Muslims were being discriminated against because of religious garb. New Yorkers passed a law outlawing discrimination based on religious garb. So don't tell me New Yorkers are Islamophobic. They're not. They're not. Don't disrespect New Yorkers. Now look, what he is doing is the oldest, dirtiest political trick in the book. Divide people. Divide people. Divide people by race, by religion, by sexual orientation. I've seen it in dozens of campaigns. Dozens. It's the cheapest trick. Rumors of discrimination, rumors of different sexual orientations. Divide New Yorkers as a political tactic. It won't work. New Yorkers won't let you divide them. You can try to drive as many wedges as you want. It's not going to work. You know who uses that tactic? Donald Trump. Donald Trump is a divider. He uses it for political purposes. He tries to drive wedges. It's not going to work in New York. He should be ashamed of himself. His entire campaign started with division. The main issue he campaigned on was Gaza and Israel and being pro-Palestinian. Let me ask you a question. You know how tense that issue was. You know how raw the feelings were about the Middle East situation on both sides. What does Gaza and Israel have to do with running for mayor of the city of New York? Am I missing something? Is the mayor a member of the United Nations? Is he part of a negotiating team? Why? Why? Because he wanted to use it for political purposes to divide New Yorkers. It will not work. It will not work. I've been a New Yorker all my life. I'm from Italian-American descent. I know the diversity of this city and of this state. And I know that the challenge of this city and this state and the leadership of this city and state is to bring people together, not to divide, not to separate by race, religion, creed. It's reckless, it's irresponsible, it's un-American, it's anti-New York. And New Yorkers are better than that. They're not going to allow you to play cheap political tricks and divide them. We love all New Yorkers, all faiths, all races, all religions, all sexual orientations. You're all welcome, and you're all part of the family of New York. And we treat everyone like family. That is our goal. And we're not going to be dissuaded from that goal. Not with cheap political campaign tricks. If you want to talk about this, Zoran, and you want to do it without your theatrics, I will debate you anywhere, anytime, on any issue you want, or on this issue. On the issue of how to lead and how to govern the city of New York, and how to bring people together and forge unity and community and family. Get back on the debate stage, and let's see how you sweat when this topic comes up. Thank you.
Governor Cuomo.
Thank you. The word is to speak.
Let's Imam say something, then I will.
Imam.
Good afternoon, sir, and we would like to welcome you here in New York and the Jackson Heights. Many Bangladeshis in New York.
Back to Citizen.
Welcome, and we all are united. This is the second time we're coming here. We appreciate a lot of friends here. And in short notice, we were not able to collectively come here. Otherwise, this place would be full. And this, I'm working.
Sir, your name, sir?
My name is Imam Qazi Qayyum.
Could you spell your name? Could you spell your first and last name, sir?
IMAM QAZI QAYYOOM.
Thank you, sir.
And from right here, Jackson, we're talking about 9/11. From right here, in Jackson Heights, a program we began with
Back to side আসেন
Faz Suleiman and everyone, all friends. It's called Anti-Terrorism Awareness Unit. Because I was a victim of 9/11. My immigration lawyer was there, Tawfiq Chaudhary, in Tower 1. Everything is gone. We didn't find anything. Okay? So since then, we start talking against terrorism and radicalism. In Jackson Heights, we are doing that at large, and this message is going to everywhere. So, and we are here today to tell that Mamdani is not the right person to lead this New York City as a mayor. He is the more experienced. I'm 35 years in this country. I work with many mayors, and hopefully we'll work you together in the future when you will become mayor. Jackson Heights Commissioner, you candidate under your leadership, and we're going to see you as a mayor of New York. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. My name is Fahad Suleiman. I represent Jackson Heights Business Association. So I'm a part of Jackson Heights Business Association. Basically, today we have heard a lot of things going on, Islamophobia and all these things. He's just acting a victim. I have seen the videos. I think all of you have seen the video that Eric Adams has mentioned. It's not against our mayor, our future mayor, CUMO. It's against Eric Adams. So what Eric Adams says, it's over there he's saying that we have to. I'm standing against extremism, Muslim, not for the peaceful Muslim people. Extremist radical Islam. That's what he mentioned. So definitely Islam is a peaceful religion, and we should be peaceful. He's acting victim. No one pointed at him. He's acting like that because he always does that. He's everything. He's a Muslim, Hindu, Jew, Christian, African Muslim, South Asian, everything. So he changes his color every day whenever he needs to change it. So we call that Girgit in Bengali. So that's what is happening every day. We're not going to put our foot on this victim acting. So he's acting victim. Nothing happened. He should continue his race because he knows that he's not doing well, and people has already understand his agendas. A lot of Muslim people are already now taking out their support. They're not coming out. Who's the victim? I think the victim is Governor CUMO. I think all medias were there when he went to a mosque, and people were after him. Why did you come to a mosque? Mosque is a peaceful place. Every mosque is denying that they don't want to let CUMO get into the mosque, but he didn't say nothing about it. This is the beauty of Mr. CUMO. That's why I'm supporting him. It's peace. Mosque should allow everyone to get into their position. If you give permission to one candidate, other candidates should go there too. But we have seen so many things happening. I don't want to talk about it. There are a lot of good mosques out there. I mean, there are people who are allowing us. They want us to go there. But there are also some mosques who are not allowing it. So we need to think about that. He's not a victim. Victim is Mr. CUMO. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.